What do you do when the adult kids want to move back home? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I have researched some things that the experts have said and some things that you may want to consider, depending on what kind of parent you are. First of all, you may be a parent that says the adult children are not coming back home, that you've turned their room into something for something else. I don't know. And what if you are an adult kid who wants to move back home? Because sometimes I wish maybe I could move back home. But we're going to have to put some house rules into place. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So welcome to the Enjoying Your Life show, where we enjoy our lives in every area, including this one. So press that like button, become a subscriber for more informative videos and fun videos here. Okay? And we'll get started. Look, there is no doubt that our current economic conditions are having to bring our children back home, our adult kids. It's making it nearly impossible for kids to make it out there on their own in certain cases. So that's understandable. But if they're going to come back home, then there needs to be some house rules in play. Yes, there are going to be some house rules that have to be put into place. And the very first thing that we're going to do, according to what the experts say, is that we need to draw up a contract. A simple contract that everyone signs, okay? Transfer your house rules for adult children to a simple contract. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to talk specifically about chores. And I want you to get very detailed with your kids about what chores they're going to do in the house. They're no longer babies. They're our babies, but they're no longer babies. They're our adult kids. And if they're coming back home, then they should be involved in the household chores to help a smooth, efficient running house and everybody gets along. And that's the third thing that we need to talk about. We need to talk about the peace and harmony that we will have in the home because they're going to respect our house rules. And yes, they will respect our parents. You may have some very good children, or on the other end, you might have had children that were master manipulators when they were little. And we know children can be master manipulators sometimes, okay? So we're just going to make sure that our adult children are respecting us. And I'm sure you will be putting that into place. But it's just something, a note that needs to be said, something that just needs to be talked about because some parents may have a challenge with this. As their children come back into the house, they are adults and they kind of may want to boss us around a little bit. You know what I mean? The experts say that our children should be gainfully employed. If they're not employed upon returning home, and employed means income producing, they need to look for a job if they're not producing an income. All right? Also, we need to let our adult children know that this is temporary, that there is a start and an end date. And you may not even want to renew it. So they need to have theirs together before they leave this go round. So this is a one-time event for those parents that feel that way. There is no renewal to this lease. Okay? As tempted as you are, and myself included, experts say do not do their laundry or pay their bills. Even if they have some debt, do not let them figure it out. Even if it requires them to get a second job, even if it's minimum wage, do not be tempted. I know you're a good parent. I'm one of those. I'm guilty of that. But do not, if we're expecting to get our children on the right foot and back out the door, according to the experts. And I like this advice. Also, it is said to discuss the food topic. You do not want the kids eating all of your food because it can go out faster than what you put it in. This is an area to be talked about, and it is a good area to be talked about because they may also need to be putting a financial contribution toward groceries, and paying utilities. Okay? After all, they are living as an adult in the real world, and that real world happens right now to be your home. So maybe they need to make some kind of financial contribution, be it rent or food or whatever it is. Let them do a little something. I know it depends on the circumstances, but let them do something, okay? Please do not forget to keep taking care of yourself. Let us not get caught up in their debt. Let's keep taking care of our retirement and the things that we need to do for ourselves. Remember, this is only temporary with the kids coming back home. All right? This is just to help them get themselves together, not to toss us overboard off the ship ourselves. All right? Also, think about things like transportation. All right? They need to get around on their own. You are not the chauffeur. Once they come back into the house, they need to find their way around as if they were living without your car and you as the transportation of Uber. Okay? That is definitely understandable. And if they do have their own car, let them find their own parking arrangements, okay? You are still the parent. You get the garage and the driveway space, all right? If they need to pay for a parking permit on the street, allow them to do so. We are not here to handicap them. We are here just to support. I know for some of us it seems a little harsh. These are our babies, and you can do as you want, as you may. Yes, you can. But some of us, we're going to need a little bit of boundaries and a little bit of help. And I hope this is the help that you are needing and looking for. They're our kids. It's really their house as well. In a lot of instances, in a lot of ways. But we also want them on the flip side to be good house guests. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed you and I enjoyed making this video. You guys come back. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share it with someone. Share it with another parent, another homemaker. I love you guys. I'll see you in the future on another video. Thank you so much. Kindly. Bye-bye.